Hey, greetings, folks. This is Tim from Box Stock Garage. Hey, buddy. Yep, you gonna come and say hi? And Key, the Lion King, is here. He's been chasing his tail a lot. So, anyway, hope y'all are having a good week. It's Wednesday night. The weather is turning for sure. Supposedly, we may even see some snow this week coming. But what I wanted to do is a couple things. I wanted to give an update on my Suzuki, the motorcycle buddy build that I'm doing with John from mightyjjk. So give a quick update on that. And then I got a little something in the mail that my wife picked up for me, and a little something in the mail from one of our fellow modelers. And those two things are actually kind of tied together. So give me a second and I'll get the camera turned around and we'll take a look at the bike first, and then we'll move on to the little bit of a mail call. All right, so thanks. Give me just a sec. So since he had the line cut, this is what's been going on. That puffy tail just gets him at least 3-4 times a day, maybe more. So I think he might be a bit dizzy now, so I don't know, could be done. All right, let's take a look at the bike. So here we are. So I just got the, oh, there goes Key again. I just got the front wheel and the front forks put on. And I've got all sorts of tubing that needs to be connected. So that's going to happen probably tomorrow night. But yeah, looking pretty good. One thing that I did was the screw that goes through there is black. And so what I did was I just took the dark copper paint, which the area around that is painted, and I just kind of flooded it in there. Also had to use a pin to do the lettering on the brakes. So that was fun with the whole tremor thing going on. But anyway, got it done. I'm quite happy with that. The new decals, knock on wood, so far they're doing really good for me. So yeah, that's where we're at. So it's not a very big update, but again, it's an update all the same. So we're making some progress again on our buddy build, and this is the Suzuki RGV Gamma 500. So the Kenny Roberts Jr. machine. So that's that. Now we're going to move on to a couple of things that we got in the mail. So Julie had been on doing a little bit of e-buying. So, and I saw this, and this was from the same seller. So I asked her to put in a bid for me, and she did, and I won. So it's actually a pretty decent price for this. And this, you can't really see it, but this is a 1/16 scale. So this is a 1909 Stanley Steamer. As you see, it's an Aurora kit. And this is, geez, I want to say it's like a early 1970s boxing. I'm going to move the bike so nothing bad happens to that. It's a flip top. Not much to the instructions. I'm going to run them out as far as I can. So yeah, there's, you know, the box, the kit's complete as far as I can tell. The instructions, there's only 6 steps. So, you know, again, not a lot to it. But then on the other hand, you know, back then there wasn't a lot to the cars. So, really looking forward to building this up. The tires are interesting. When I first saw the tires, I thought they were white plastic, and they're actually white rubber. So that is very neat. That was quite a surprise. And of course, there's 5 tires because we've got the spare. So, and whoever put this together, there's some kind of gold plated parts that must have come off the sprue, as well as the clear parts, of which there's only like 5. So those are in there. But yeah, I thought that was pretty neat. So my thought for this is, if there is an Aurora Group Build again next year, I built the little 172nd Yak World War II fighter for the Aurora Group Build this year. I do not have another Aurora kit, so now I do. And that Aurora Group Build was hosted by Mark from Montana, and it was co-hosted by Kyle at RKD Scaleworks. And the second part of what came in the mail, this is my segue, was actually from Mark from Montana. So he sent me this great shop card. He does amazing builds. You definitely have to check out his channel. He's currently working on a Formula One car for the Formula One Group Build that, again, Kyle from RKD Scaleworks and myself are hosting. December 7th, guys. You still have time to get in on it. So, Mark, thank you very much for the kind words on the back. And Mark had seen my video where I mentioned the 1/12 scale Lotus John Player Special and how I had the original decals and they basically just shattered. So it's sitting down there with, I think, one or two decals on it, but otherwise it's a black car. And John was sorry, I'm looking at John Player Special, and there you go. So Mark was kind enough to send me a set of decals for John Player Special. So I'm going to get these. I'm going to get that car out. I'm going to put these on, so at least it's got some color to it. I don't have all the gold pinstriping and all that stuff, but again, at least it'll be the John Player Special. And of course, these are the 1/12 decals. So once again, Mark, thank you very much for the shop card, the kind words on the back, and of course, thank you for the decals for my soon-to-be not completely black car. Thanks again for running that group build earlier this year. So, hint, hint. Yeah, if there's one next year, I'm ready to go. I think it'll be pretty cool. There's also there's a few, sorry, 1/16. There's a few 1/16 Aurora kits, and one of them is the Stutz Bearcat, which looks really cool, but yeah, there's not a lot of them on eBay. So I may or may not get that one, but I've got this one. So that's where we're at. I'll get the bike back over here. So again, nothing bad happens to it. Zoom in a little bit. So we'll get some housekeeping done as far as our wiring tomorrow. But yeah, I think that's going to finish me for the night. I do want to thank again all of my subscribers out there, new subscribers, old subscribers. Thanks for just coming in, stopping in, taking a look around, potentially leaving a comment. If you don't mind, yeah, hit the subscribe button down there, hit the bell. I don't really have any particular schedule as far as releasing content, but I do try to keep things interesting. Thank you again for all the comments and the likes and the shares, as well as those subs. They all really do mean a lot to me. I've said it before, and I probably don't say it often enough. This really is a great community, very supportive community, and that means a lot. So, I think right now that's pretty much it. So I'm going to wrap this thing up. Want to again send thoughts and prayers out to everybody out there who needs them. If it's you who are watching or somebody in your family, again, our thoughts and prayers are going out to all you folks out there who need them. So stay inside, folks. Stay warm. Build models. All right. And Have a great rest of the week and a great weekend coming up. This is Tim and Key from Box Stock Garage, and we're out of here.